You got the idea that when we develop in the third eye, we can see everything like from the sky, from the sky, seeing what's happened here on the earth. It's almost the idea you see when people have the anesthesia, or they are in coma, or they are during the surgery, not fully conscious. What's happened with the conscience at this moment? Some energy is getting out from the body, what we can say soul, spirit, or consciousness coming out of the body. And the same time, this person who's lying down on the table, on the surgery table, he might see himself like seeing from the up to the to what's going on is down there. So this is the idea. This is the idea how we can see everything like from the bird's view. Birds and animals, because I even heard somebody might see the world like the bear, but very often it's like a bird. Bird, bird, bird. It means that we coming up and we see what's going on there. You will see not only you, but you might see your neighbors, you might see your mom if she's not living with you, or your children if they're not living with you. So your soul will travel like the bird travel, and as the bird sees, you will see. Picture will be pretty clear. That's why the birds could be picture in full colors, could be just kind of silhouettes, could be like a black and white movie or black and white photo. If you go to the stage, yes, your third eye will work as the bird eye. So that's why we can do everything to develop it. Many practice, especially Qigong, Tai Chi, built completely on the basics of animal world. In Tai Chi, we have tiger, we have dragons, we have monkey, we have everything. In Qigong, we have birds, especially birds when we work with the head. So this is what we will be doing today, because today we need to find the way how to get some energy into our head, but at the same time keep the energy comfortable. Make sure we have a good circulation, not only good circulation in the cranial part, in the brain part, but as well good circulation in the neck, because not very often, but it's possible that people who meditate or people who use the third eye to get the information, after the session, they might feel kind of headache. Why? Or kind of pressure, stable pressure. I know when I work with the clients, and my job is to see the past or see the future or see the past lives or some stuff like this. When I need to use, and I ask myself to use my third eye, quite often after this practice, I might feel like my head is heavy, or some kind of pressure, or some kind of tensions. I know it's not associated neither with the sickness or illnesses, it's not associated with the blood pressure, it's simply the pressure from the energy I requested for my third eye work. And if we get this condition might stay up till we go to bed to sleep. The next morning, everything is fine, because usually the sleep is very regenerating, and during the sleep, body goes to help itself, to be healthy, to heal itself. But if you don't have a time, if we cannot wait till the next morning, we need to find some way how to regulate this condition, even how to prevent this condition. So we meditate, we use the power of the third eye, or anything like this. And at the same time, we have normal head, we have normal shoulders, we have normal neck, and finally normal body, that the body is not is not getting upset with this kind of pressure of information, because when the energy is coming, it's like, imagine you have the little lamp in your house. What is the voltage of a little lamp, and suddenly you put a big lamp. What's happened with this lamp? It might explode. Our head is not exploding, but at the same time it might be this kind of pressure, and we need how to deal with that. Otherwise, just knowing that you might have this condition, your subconscious will stop you not to develop it. Okay, so that's why it's always the good idea to make sure that we getting healthier and healthier with any practice, with any deep practice, being healthier and healthier. That's why right now together we will practice some movements. I will do some movements with you. For some people who already practice Qigong, it's not new. We will be do the movements of Junyuan Qigong, the bird cleansing the feather, and I will give you some ideas how to do it. And after that, so it's a part, it's a kind of self massage, energetical massage, and movements. This as well, combination of the massage and the movements. This is what we will be learning today. As I said, to keep your head healthy no matter what. We will do the exercises, the exercise of the bird. We will pretend that we are the bird cleaning themselves with the water. If you ever was watching the birds, probably you did it, when you're outside, it just rained and a little bit of water staying on the earth, like little spot. And the birds come in there and even stand in the water with the legs, you say? Yeah, and they get the water and they put the not they get the water, no arms, no hands, but they put the head like very, very down into the water, and the head is coming into the water. This is like the first moment. And after that, the bird move his head very close and try and doing something like this. I don't know if you ever seen it, but you will find on the YouTube, you will find how birds playing with the water or washing themselves. So we will pretend almost like this. Of course, we are not bird, there is no water, but we will try to repeat the same movements. Because what we need to do here, we need to make sure on the neck, energy is flowing well. Very often you understand when we meditate, pressures of energy coming from the top, and if the neck is not in a good health, there is no possibility to go down. It's stopped there. And if it's stopped there, no other way, that's again come back to the head. And this is where the pressures come in. So we need to make sure when we have the good energy, receiving good energy, this energy filling up the head and moving down through the neck and moving finally down to the body. But the first gate, it's really named the first gate. The first gate is the neck, especially down part of the neck. So we will start, for that we will start with the movement. On the moment, I need to tell you if your neck is not in the perfect health yet. So don't go 100% in your possibility. You do it just a little bit to understand the idea, especially if there is a hernia. If your neck is well, there's maybe some tension, but almost normal well, so we go for the normal way. We will not be doing movements like looking up. We will be only doing movements looking down for now. So let's relax the shoulders, and you can shake it. You can just move your shoulders so you don't have something like condition to be too stiff with the shoulders. And after that, straight, you move your head down. And at the same time, you keep your shoulders very much low, very much low. Head is down, chin is down, and shoulders is down. So at this moment, We will elongate the neck on the back side. On the back side, the neck is long, and in general long because your shoulders is down. Breathe in, breathe out. And right now, simply we will move the chin on the left, almost like you want to slide, almost like your chin touches the body. We go slow to the left, a little more left, little more left, little more left. So now we're looking on the left, and the nose ideally as well, as much left as possible. Shoulders down, and we breathe in, breathe out, stay there. You might feel some pressure, you might feel something because it's not our normal movement that we use all the time. So it's okay, breathe in, breathe out, looking on the side and look a little bit up, like you see the higher part of your wall, not higher than that. You just look there and you start getting back to your center. You turn your head back to your center line. Just the center. It was half, it was oval. It was oval, like lying down on your shoulder. Again, chin is down, very much down, shoulders down, elongate your neck, and slowly move to your left, as down as possible. And here on the side, little bit up, head is normal, horizontal way, and a little bit up, and go back slowly to your center. And again, we will do the third one, very much down on the center, and as well as lower as possible your shoulders. And you turn it back. And what we imagine here, I told you, we imagine the feather with the on the head of this bird, and when the bird moving the head, so the feather is longer, so longer here on the shoulders everywhere. So the feather is washing the neck, washing the back. Okay, let's do 3 more times. Ideally 8, at least 4. Not too high, not too high. Arisha, don't go too high. You go just, it's an oval. You do the oval. You do not do, an oval is horizontal, not vertical. Okay, this side, and we will do the second side. So again, down, looking down, and very slowly on your right, completely to your right, and stand there. Feel like the right boards. Where are you? Where is your nose? Nose, try to locate with your shoulder. Little up, feathers touching your back, and coming to the center. Okay, so let's do 3 more times. Big oval, as long as you can. Very long. That's why when we look on the right, you stay there, and your right ear is very, almost like near your back side. Shoulders down, always shoulders down. It's a little movements, it's not a big deal, but depends how you do it. You need always to elongate your neck, very long, longer and longer, and go to the maximum on your left and right. Okay, very good. So it was the exercise. Right now we will go with our hand to massage the neck here. So with your right hand, you grab your neck, you grab your muscles like you would grab your hand here, you see? And what you will do, you will try to separate your muscles, your skin, and your bones. So you grab your neck there, and pull it away, pull it again more on your back, like you want to separate it. And let me see if it's if you feel it, if you feel some, and go a little bit up on your neck, go a little bit down. So it's very simple movements. You grab it and you try, you know, the massaging. It's actually the self-massage, what I said. Upper part, central part, down part. And the same things with the second hand, because you might feel it differently. Again, couple centimeters up, down. Even these self-massaging movements can free you out from headache, because very often headache, if there is a headache, it's on this line of the hair. It's where the hairline, the headache loves to sit there. So now we are there. So we're massaging, we're moving, and we let the energy to circulate. It is supposed to be. Okay, so this is the first part. The second part, what we can do before and after the meditation, especially when you feel your head is heavy. We can rub the hands, we will tap as well. It's a part, it's the idea is to distribute the energy. And at the same time, we will do this test right now. How do you feel your head when you tap it? So just two hands rubbing together, warming up and getting on energy. And we will start tapping from the down part here. Simply 1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue up to in front, from the neck to your frontal part. Start on the central lines and repeat a couple times. There is no danger. Do not worry if you tap a little bit heavier than because we need this tapping. We need to distribute. We need to break the stagnant energy. So don't worry. Just keep your mouth not pressed. Your relaxed, and you tap. If you feel some part when you tap and like it's more difficult, or there is a pain or something, it's okay. That's why we tapping. And with the fingertips right now we will brush like you brush with your brush, but here, and you press with the maximum pressure. We work on the meridians. We work on the nadi to distribute the energy on the head. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Many times, especially evening after the day of work, you need these movements because it's everything is stuck. And you feel with your fingers and your hand, you feel where you need it. Where you need it, you go more. Okay, as many times as you need it. Okay, and check your head right now. Is it lighter? Your neck is moving. Is it lighter? Is it better? Yes, of course. We already did the moving the energy in the lines. But if you want to add some different movements, it could be simply like the circles, like crabs. One of my Indian colleagues call it crabs. So you put your fingers there and you massage. Everywhere, you go everywhere, and especially on the central line. When now you go on the central line, you can press, you can find which point is sensitive. Which point is the most and why is the central line? Because it's a central governor meridian. If the other meridians in our body does not work properly or not efficiently, the central meridian is always 911. So when we need to improve anything in the head, we always work on the central meridian. So if you do the head massage or again washing your hair or something, always work, simulate the central line. And it's coming from the front and to the back of your head. Okay, let's do some movements. And you got it. We are not on the hair. We're not just placing hair, but it's you touching your skin and you move your skin. Physically, you move your skin there. So the facial expression will change. You will have like the facelift. This is the right way to do the head massage. And you know, under the skin, there is a lymph, there is the liquid, and some people who might have problems with the ODM, with the water fluidity in the body, they might have like this pillow, almost like feels like a pillow between the scalp and skin. So we need to move it. We need to make sure that there is a circulation. For the third eye points, one will be here on the eyes brows line, and the second will be here. So we can just massage with our fingers, two of them, one by one, or again you can go one after other on the line, on the central line. You can press one after other, just up to your neck. But the two main, it will be exactly where the openings of the third eye, in front and on the back. Could be, you can massage with your index, with your two fingers, with three fingers, no matter how. You just find the way that is it's comfortable for you and it feels harmonious for you. The classical practice here, if you practice polarity, if you practice healing touch, if you practice Reiki, of course we can put two hands directly, or with Qigong, Laogun, the point Laogun on the central part of your hand, here on the front, and Laogun central part of chakra, hand chakra here, like this. And simply we can sit like this, couple breathing or couple minutes. Why we do so? Because on each of our hands, the energy is strong. That's why we use the central part of the hands. Energy is strong, and this energy will go out from the hand, coming into our head from two hands, two sides. And you can even imagine that inside in your head, these lights are united. Or you imagine the openings exactly with the third eye, like the tunnel. And here you give light in this tunnel, and there you give light. So you have two sides of your tunnel enlightenment. This is the principle of healing with our hands. If you practice Reiki, you can always add Chukurei, the harmonizing symbol. Only if you really need to cleanse something, we can go for I said Chukurei. Chukurei if you want to cleanse, but usually to harmonize, it's a Seihiki. Harmonization. That's why when we keep two hands, completely hand, always fingers touching the head as well, not only the palm of the head, but the fingers as well, two sides. So when we work like this, we stimulate the points. It's physical plus energetical stimulation. Plus we can imagine this line, and we can imagine the light between two hands. Okay, so this is the idea about massaging the head and physically working with the points.